Polaris Media Police Crimes Report, September 17th, 2025. I am Christopher Wood. These two are Blair Hardy Kane, the guy in the hat and mustache. The other one is Bill Woldridge. He also goes by Bob Cross. They are both guilty of stalking, torturing, and causing my mother, a 77-year-old woman's death, December 20th, 2020, through Spencer Mills 14716 and Stacy, a mental health worker, AMHS. Blair Hardy Kane is alleged OPP supervisor too. He is a meth trafficker. He is guilty of first-degree premeditated attempted homicide with intent. These are OPP, human traffickers, sex slavery traffickers, drug traffickers, and each and every one of them are guilty of first-degree attempted homicide, torture crimes, and homicides with and for the police in Napanee. There's another picture of Blair Hardy. My cousin Dale Hartwick, he admitted he was involved with this for drop charges. Jason Van Alstyne. Shit. Bert Hustler. Tyler Lake. Jason Van Alstyne. There is also Harry Hartwick, Sean McKay, Robert Barry, and another guy named Robert Hanna from Kingston. He is an ex-Bath prisoner involved with child sex offenses and child pornography that has an internet ban and gets on TikTok as Jimmy Fry. 6 years of injuring, torturing, mutilation, deforming, full physical identity theft, serious brain injuring, body mutilations, kidnapping, sex assaults, arrest refusals, extortion, lies, time buying, cover-ups, medical file falsification for treatment refusals, blacklisting, assuring I get no medical help. Ontario Provincial Police, human traffickers, human sex trade, slavery traffickers who are involved with torture crimes with their low-life, untouchable junkies and criminal cover-up doctors, homicides and attempted homicides. I was shot August 6, 2019 by XOPP Chief or Commander on the corner of Highway 41, Center Street and Bridge Street at the stoplight intersection. He went by driving a white Jeep Wrangler. He waved at me. I waved back. When I waved back, black truck pulled up beside him, one that I've been seeing a lot lately of, pointed something and shot it, and it went into my right ear. Started moving through my head to my occipital lobe. I was getting burning electric shocks, and my skull was invasively split from the inside. Medical blacklisting, lies about being a suicidal self-harm are not true in any way, shape, or form. I am wood, I am life tree, I am about life, not death. 100% lie. Lies about drugs I do not do. I am against the junk in every way, shape, and form. I've lost too many friends and family, including my own niece, from overdoses. I haven't want nothing to do with that fucking garbage. But because I have long hair, or I had long hair, my tattoos, whoever the calls come from to get me medically blacklisted for treatment refusals in Kingston KGH twice, it worked to prevent me help and proof. I am the end of my bloodline. My mother was stalked, tortured, and her life was taken once again, and two of my dogs. No matter what I have been able to show, no matter what I've been able to prove, my medical rights, legal rights, human rights have been taken. There is also others involved who are guilty of first-degree torture crimes, brain injury, me, drugging, and attempted homicide with intent to commit, with obstructions, intimidations, threats for cover ups. 6 years of going through this, and nobody can be arrested without $22,000. I know this is not being seen. It's being blocked out by these motherfucking lowlives who are using police tech on my computer and on my phone, using Pegasus and Stingray. I also get police radar hypoxia, and I'm also having R&M being used on me too for the destruction of my central nervous system. I get piss and shit going through my head and my face on a daily basis, human and dog piss and shit as well, numbing me down, decaying my body, completely mutilating and destroying me. Not a damn thing I can do about it, no matter what happens to me. So when Ontario Provincial Police want somebody dead, they assure it. They make sure that their legal rights, their medical rights, their human rights are taken. They assure they get no medical help. They assure all their crimes are covered up until their victims are completely and totally dead after you torture them to death. And that's exactly what this is about. It's also about fucking disability fraud from these crackhead, lowlife, meth head pieces of shit garbage. This is a revenge retaliation crime against me for speaking of their OPPs, human trafficking, sex slavery trafficking, and money laundering from the Morning Star mission in Napanee. As a result, I was shot, became a victim and a target. I have been through serious deformings, very serious physical changes as well done to me. All feeling in my fucking head and my face is completely and totally gone from being injured so much constantly. All the trauma done to me. My lungs, my kidneys. There is OPP, there is other police involved as well. Like I said, when they want somebody dead, they assure their homicides and cover ups. Families of murdered and missing, regardless of who it is. When people disappear, they are possibly having their identities changed. They are possibly being brain injured, and they are possibly being slave trafficked or killed. Take that into consideration. I have 100% proof of the full identity changes done to me. If it's been done to me, how many others is the police done it to and gotten away with? Using drug addicts and people with actual mental illnesses, hoping that they don't know or think any different about what is going on or realize what has taken place because of them. One guy is a schizophrenic Bert Hustler. He's in a permanent meth psychosis. He believes that I am a Maggie, his girlfriend Maggie. He thinks that he played hockey in the fucking NHL for the Philadelphia Flyers and Hartford Whalers. He used to date my wife. He's highly jealous. He is highly obsessed. And once again, none of these people can be arrested. I know each and every one of them, including two of them being my cousin, Harry Hartwick and Dale Hartwick. The more this goes on, the more time bought, the more I am numbed down, the more this has gotten away with, the more I get screwed over and everybody walks away free as I get fucked over and my life gets completely and totally destroyed. I was consciously awake, consciously aware in my movements, in my thoughts, in action, in every way, shape, and form. I was consciously aware. And now I am like a broken record having to do this on a daily basis, even sometimes having to remind myself of who I truly am because of the fucking damage being done to me. I'm also doing this also because of the brain injuring and everything else that's being done to me, so I will have proof and I will have memories of who I really truly am. I hope you're fucking happy with what you've done, what you're getting away with, all to collect fucking my ODSP. You are ending a bloodline for extra fucking drug money. And that's what this is about. One person even introduced themselves to me as being me and talking about collecting ODSP. Once again, I know this is being blocked out, won't be seen because of Pegasus and Stingray and everything else being used on this to block it out, plus the shadow broadcasting in the background because this is also being used through these low lives. And I have proof that this is being broadcasted in the background. I've seen it. I've seen the proof of it. I now get skull restrictions right around my temple area to the point where my skull caves in. Yesterday, my skull was completely caved in from the restrictions. Serious changes to me. Harry Hartwig, Dale Hartwig, you fucking pieces of shit, speedhead, lowlife motherfuckers. And Tony Hearns, redheaded stepchild piece of shit who thinks that I am a wolf, guilty of blinding me, guilty of attempted paralyzing me. He's already had many drug overdoses at his place. Child groomers, registered sex offenders are all OPP accomplices. Feed them a little fucking bit of their drugs of choice. Give them drop charges, immunity, buy time because it protects everybody else involved to avoid arrest charging, plus the time buying in hopes of deniability for their involvement with the crimes that they are guilty of. Hence why all the time buying, hence why the arrest refusals and the extortion, the threats, the intimidations, the obstructions for arrest and charging, surrounding hands-on guns with 100% proof, doing OIPRD, try and leak of filing complaints only to get nowhere, trying private prosecutions only to find out that the JP is involved, lies, time buying, threats, intimidations, accusations, obstructions, stating I was high on marijuana and hallucinating being sodomized. I don't fucking think so, you bitch. That's pretty fucked up thing to say to somebody. Especially when I was a sex assault victim. I was a molested child, so how fucking dare you say anything like that to me? Accusing me of being fucking high on marijuana and hallucinating being ripped open when I went to the hospital after it happened to get help. And I had doctors laugh in my face, and then I had another Dr. Barton try to have me committed for having it happen to me because I'm a man and because it was done by, in an attempt to try to cover it up. You sit around, I was shot, you sit around, you fucking use R&M on me all day long, constantly 24/7 to change my fucking identity, to completely and totally numb me down, to benefit you fucking low-life junkies and the police. So each and every one of you can get away with more murders. Once again, how many others has this been done to and covered up and gotten away with? How many file falsifications has Tatiana done for you, OPP, and the rest, to have your victims medically blacklisted to prevent a medical help and proof of the crimes that you are guilty of against them? Taken every single right from them, their medical rights, their legal rights, their human rights. You assure your crimes once again because once you cast your lies against the poor, homeless, elderly, disabled, they're pretty well fucked to defend themselves against you. and the criminal doctors. It is very organized. No wonder so many homeless people are disappearing across Canada. No wonder so many people are disappearing across the US as well. I am also under gag order threats as well that if I even try to get help, I mention my location to even try to get medical help, even though it would do no good. I'm risking having family members being murdered, my wife and my nephew. So this is 100% very serious, and also because of me wanting arresting and charging on everybody, plus very serious steep lawsuits into the 150 to 200 million dollars through for OPP police, the doctors, justice of the peace, and mental health. Because nobody can be arrested, they all need to face lawsuits plus individual lawsuits, each and every one of them involved, whether they have transferred or not, plus the lies tied buying in hopes of deniability while still being guilty 100%.